Alright guys, we are back playing some more NBA 2K16, the MyCareer story, and we are at NBA Game 8, and as the Atlanta Hawks, we are going against the Wizards that we beat in my very first NBA game. Now, before we even get this started, I will say that I might be quiet in this game. I may talk in and out, but I just want to concentrate on my shooting and everything. So here we go. Oh, and also, you know the whole thing, like I said before, about me not speaking a lot. That's why I didn't speak in the last game, which we won against. Who did we beat? We beat Cleveland. We beat LeBron. Here we go.
It's time for the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. The Wizards trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before leaving Washington. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans. And guys, they had trouble finding a way to win. Subbed in for Bradley Beal. And then for Atlanta, Kyle Korver. He's checked in for Cephalosha. And Freak subbed in for Jeff T. On the court for Atlanta, Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Freak is out there with Kent Bazemore. And it's Korver in at the three.
Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
So it's the Hawks now. It's a three-point game.
And the one thing about John Wall, he has that air of confidence that only the truly great ones possess. He's a fearless attacker, tremendous vision and creativity, a true floor general, not just an athlete masquerading as a point guard.
Pass to Dudley. Sessions against Horford. Now here's Sessions. He's covered closely. Clock at 6. Porter in the corner. Launches a three. Millsap grabs the miss.
And, you know, talking about John Wall, we saw him improve his pacing last season. Sure, he still played at rapid-fire speed at times, but he also seemed to have a better understanding of when to pull it back and when to speed it up. Better change of pace in how he went about his game.
Another shot, and it's good on the way up.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Horford up top. Gortat covering. Horford high post. Gortat's there. Horford no luck.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Now Wall. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And also defensively, guys, he kept them off balance with 4 steals on the night.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Dudley against Millsap. Dishes to Freak. Atlanta again missing. Wizards leading by 5. It's Wall with the drive. Kept alive. Dudley, no luck. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Millsap kicks to Korver. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Sessions. Trying his luck deep. No good. And the Wizards now going the other way. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
The first one falls.
And guys, there was a time where people wondered if John Wall could be a team leader. Well, that question has been answered and then some. Unquestioned leader of the Wizards.
Gary Neal's checked in for Porter. Atlanta also making some changes here. Splitter's checked in for Horford. Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kent Bazemore. On for Wall, Greg, and leading the Wizards, it did take some time. Now he does so much, Clark, for the franchise.
On and off the floor. He's really the face of that franchise and has a chance, in my mind, to be an MVP candidate at some point in his career and is living up to the #1 draft pick hype.
There's a screen by Gortat. Wall dishes to Sessions. Goes up on the wing with the putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 6.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Here's Schroeder. Splitter against Dudley. Shoots from 14. Scott can't get it to go.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
It's stolen by Korver. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. And there's Korver on the assist by Freak. Korver's got his first 2 points of the night.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
There's a screen by Gortat. Wall passes to Gortat. Sessions with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Freak kicks to Splitter. Freak with it. He's picked up by Wall. Schroeder passes to Scott. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Garrett Temple has checked in for John Wall. The Atlanta shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Dudley's shot is good.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
The Hawks trail by 4. Schroeder kicks to Splitter. 52 seconds left to play in the first. And here's Schroeder. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pulls up on the wing, and that one's good. Free. And so it's Washington with it. And Sessions kicks to Dudley. Feeds it to Temple. To the wing right side. There's Neal with the 3. Here's Gortat. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. It's deflected. It's stolen by Sessions. Rebounded by Korver.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
There's Freak. And that's not going to go. And that does it for the first quarter. Wizards lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center. New group getting ready to come in for Washington. Gortat's checked in for Dudley. Gary Neal comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Sessions checked in for Bradley Beal. And John Wall subbed in for Garrett Temple. And so in the game for the Hawks, Freak, he's in at the point. Splitter is out there with Scott. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Bazemore at the shooting guard position. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers stepped up to deliver. He had 9 points and did a lot of his work from the charity stripe, getting to the foul line over and over. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, he made play after play in that game.
Let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
To the paint, here's Bazemore. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
On its way from Neal for 2. The offensive rebound. Poked loose. Goes back up. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And the first one drops. And the thing, Greg, about Marcin Gortat, he's not a high flyer. He's not a super flexible athlete, but he's one of the best centers in the league because he's tough. And he's worked hard on developing his skills. And he always hustles.
Yeah, and he fights for position down low. A terrific screener, does a lot of that dirty work. And he's also very good at passing the basketball. A lot more skilled, particularly in the pick and roll, than maybe people give him credit for. He can hurt a defense in a surprising number of ways.
The Wizards have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Talking about Gortat, he was a late second-round draft choice in 2005. His first 4 years in the league, highly underwhelming. Now, over the last 4 years, he's averaged around 13 points, 9 rebounds, and 1.5 blocks per game. Those are good numbers.
Scott dishes to Korver. Pass to Freak. Back to Korver. Splitter kicks to Freak. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And getting back to Marcin Gortat, his dad was a successful light heavyweight boxer in Poland, so clearly you see where the toughness comes from. And Marcin's mom was on the Polish national team in volleyball, so you know where the blocking and ball skills come from. I guess we'd have to call him a chip-off.
Wall a screen on Splitter. There's a screen by Gortat. Here's Neal, guarded by Korver. From the wing. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Sessions has got his first 2 points. Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a loss to the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And I don't care how much you grind it out defensively. When you shoot it that poorly, you're going to struggle to win games.
Well, it's not only going to be a struggle, it's going to be virtually impossible if you shoot as poorly as they did.
They set the pick. Nene, the screen. Sessions, no good.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Now the dish to Freak. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Atlanta.
There's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And Neal kicks to Nene. At the top of the key, Neal. Another one falls for Washington. The Hawks trail by 3. Freak passes to Splitter. Outside Korver. Back to Splitter. Splitter sets a screen for Freak. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Up top, Splitter. Pulls it up. And that one hits back iron. Washington leading now by 3. There's a screen by Gortat. Neal. The putback. Atlanta with the rebound. Bazemore dishes to Splitter. And again, it's Atlanta.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
There's a screen by Gortat. And Neal kicks to Nene. And he gets it to go. Nene's got 12 in the game.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Scott, and Atlanta again with the bucket.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
He dishes it to Gortat. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. He's got 10.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Up in time. And no good trying to get that one. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. So for the Wizards, Jared Dudley's checked in for Nene. Temple comes in for Beal. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. Atlanta also making some changes here. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Cephalosha. Freak comes in for Kent Bazemore. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for T. Jared Dudley out there with Gortat. Then it's Garrett Temple. Then there's Ramon Sessions. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Porter against Korver. Shot clock at 5. Here's Freak. He has 7. From beyond the arc and then some. Freak's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here
I was
in
lucky.
the second half?
Greg, no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Temple.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Millsap kicks to Korver. To the right side. And it's Freak missing. And for Jared Dudley, a bit of a resurgence last season. Found a team you like playing for, played much closer to his career numbers than the year before with the Clippers.
Yeah, and that's a great point. I mean, he turned back the clock in almost every category, and I think to your point, a lot of it has to do with the fit. He's on a team in a role that suits his talent, and I think you're going to see him continue to be consistent.
Schroeder kicks to Horford. And it's Korver in the corner. Goes up the baseline. Rebounded by Dudley. Dudley's got 7 rebounds in the game. High post shot. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Sessions. Sessions has got his second bucket. Schroeder kicks to Korver. Millsap passes to Freak. No good off the front iron. Wizards have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Korver against Porter. It's deflected. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play. Wizards making a switch here. Neal's checked in. Splitter's checked in for the Hawks. Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Gortat, no good on the free throw. And for Marcin Gortat, he was such a good fit for the Wizards last season. Actually, the last 2 seasons.
You know, he runs the floor very well for his size. A terrific finisher, solid in the pick and roll, can make the mid-range. You know, he's been one of the more consistent centers in our league.
Sessions dishes to Dudley. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay. Dudley's got it all tied up now for the Wizards. The pass to Scott. He feeds it to Freak. Lets it go from the wing. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
You know, getting back to Gortat, he signed that 5-year, $60 million contract a couple of years back. raised some eyebrows at the time because he's not a supreme athlete. But his size, effort, and refined skill set have made him worth it so far.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Freak. Can't get it to go. And Washington the other way now. Now here's Sessions. Fast break opportunity here. Porter, no luck.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And talking about Gortat, I like what he can do for you defensively. Doesn't really have a vertical, but uses his length and timing to alter shots. And he moves his feet well enough to close out on shooters and also cover the pick and roll. So solid and complete in terms of a frontline play.
There's a screen by Gortat. Shot off the pick. Got a hand on it. 1:15 left to play here in the third. Scott kicks to Freak. The steal. Sessions passes to Dudley. Sessions dishes to Porter. Kept alive. He kicks it to Sessions. The feed now to Gortat. Dudley with a screen for Sessions. Got a piece of it, but he stays with it. Neal's shot is off. Hawks have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Korver kicks it over to Schroeder. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Splitter with a screen on Dudley. There's Freak. Not really his range, and it's off target.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Korver against Sessions. Kicks it to Schroeder. Passes to Freak. Gets it off. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Hawks lead by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. Sessions checked in for the Wizards. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Freaks checked in on the court for Atlanta. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Kent Bazemore is out there with Freak. And it's Cephalosha in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Horford. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Horford's got 18 points now here in the second half. Wizards trail by 9. In the corner at Sessions. Pass to Gortat. Left side wall. Floats one. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Look at what John Wall's done. He has 17 points and 2 steals as well. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Yeah, not a combination that too many players in our league possess.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Gary Neal. No good on the second free throw.
Boy, their struggles at the line this half really starting to haunt them. You just cannot afford to miss free throws. It's like skipping breakfast. At some point in time, it's going to come back to hurt you.
Freaks at the basement. Knocked away. Gortat with the steal. Here's Nene. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Shooting for Washington, Nene. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Wizards making a switch here. Neal's checked in. And both free throws good for Nene.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
The Hawks leading by 6. Freak passes to Millsap. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It's on Nene.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so Paul Millsap nails both of them.
Well, Paul Millsap has been getting it done. 8 rebounds and 4 block shots. He's doing all the things you can ask of a player in the low post.
Definitely, it's the blocks, the rebounds, you name it, he's done it.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. To the inside, Cephalosha. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
There's a screen by Gortat. Dishes it to Nene. To the middle. Here's Sessions. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Sessions has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Cephalosha dishes to Horford. Inside, Ramon Sessions with the steal. Now here's Sessions. Fast break opportunity here. Here's Neal, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Atlanta on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Sessions kicks to Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Steps back and trains the jump shot.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Got it. Let's get the ball
Feeds to Cephalosha. To the left side wing. No good. And it's Washington the other way. Porter in the corner. Here's Neal. Bazemore grabs the miss. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Porter. Al Horford with the rebound. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Oh, I think we got this in the bag, guys.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
Let them
Guys, no
score.
real
Let them
chance for them
take
to
a
come
shot.
back now.
Nope, this one is sealed and delivered.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point.
Pass to Dudley. Right wing. Shoots the 3. Laces
Oh.
one from 3. And he is unable to get the second one. Sessions. Off target with that shot.
I can't believe he
And so
won.
the Hawks take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really
had 12
had
points.
to work for this win.
And you guys just saw that last,
Weaker teams might have buckled
one of those
at
3-pointers that was lucky.
amped up, everyone
That was
in the
lucky.
building kind of rooting against you.
Win, win,
They
win.
stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said.
Let's check out some of my highlights. You know, some of the assist. Oh, here we go. This is it. Ah, they're not gonna show it. Oh, this is it. Yes! Ah, there it is. There we go. Oh, that was the block right there.